Welcome back to the Smoke Shack Podcast. This is Steven. Today I'm bringing you a review on the Camacho Broadleaf. This is a 6x50 Toro from Camacho. The wrapper is a Honduran wrapper. The binder, a Honduran. The filler is both Dominican and Honduran. The pre-laid aromas. The body is it's hard to pick out, but it's an earthy tones. The toe is a lot stronger. It's coffee and black pepper. Go ahead and give this thing a cut. The draw is ideal here, getting a lot of coffee and earthy tones with a little subtle black pepper in the background. Very enjoyable so far. Looking forward to lighting this thing up right now. Let's get it toasted. So far I'm getting strong taste of black pepper and that coffee. The coffee's coming across as more stronger, like an espresso, because of that black pepper. Also getting a nutmeg taste in the background, and kind of an oaky finish. Seems like there's a little bit of cream built in as well. The retrohale is a charred oak, and that nutmeg, which is kind of a little bit spicy on the nostrils. I'm gonna go ahead and smoke this down a good bit, see if I pick up any more notes, and check back in with you here shortly. Coming back in here, taking a look here, finishing up that final bits of the first third. Did pick up a couple more tasting notes. Those were a chocolate that kind of infused with the coffee a little bit, making kind of like a mocha taste. And then I do get a slight caramel as well, so that full flavor or that full palate is black pepper, the mocha or the coffee chocolate, giving you the mocha, cream, the oak, nutmeg, and a slight caramel. The retrohale is that charred oak with a dash of nutmeg to give your nasal passages just a bit of spice. The start here, as far as strength goes, is a mild to medium. The burn, as you can see, has been pretty even so far. The ash is slightly flaky. I had that first little bit already flake off into the ashtray, and this is kind of looking a little bit flaky here. But so far, very enjoyable smoke. The flavors are very rich here. Good balance, good harmony. Very intricate as far as the flavors that they chose here, the flavor profile itself. And then the cigar is just overall real smooth on the palate. Draw is pretty ideal right now. It feels like it could possibly get tight. Not sure if that's maybe a cut issue on my end, or if it's gonna stay just fine throughout. Anyway, I'm gonna catch you back up here shortly in the second third. Coming back in here, just hitting about the halfway point in this cigar. As you can see, ash is still slightly flaky, but that char line is still pretty good, maybe slightly wavy, you would say. The draw is ideal. I thought it was a bit tight there for a minute. but it is opened back up, and it's back to ideal. Again, the flavor profile here, it changes a bit. So that chocolate and espresso before the mocha is now just a nice chocolate cocoa taste. There's some nuttiness, which is could be also tasted as almonds. There's a light black pepper in the background as well. Nice creaminess to this. The finish is a chocolatey like oak. It's very interesting on the finish. The retrohale is still that charred oak. I don't get much of the nutmeg anymore. Quite smooth so far. The strength is kicked up to a medium. The complexity is still pretty intricate. The flavors are still very, very rich, very balanced as well. Again, the only knock really here is that flaky ash and slightly wavy char line there. Other than that, very enjoyable cigar so far. Liked how it has progressed and evolved so far. I'll be back to you shortly when we get here into the final third. Coming back in here, we're just coming into the final third. Wanted to give you a look here of that ash. Again, slightly flaky there, but holding up pretty well. I am going to ash it here, so I wanted to show you real quick, and then take off the nice bronze or copper looking band here. But flavor profile so far in the final third. There's a nice espresso taste there. There's something sweet in the background. I'm sure that I'll be picking it up here shortly as we just kind of started getting in. Nice leather taste as well. Maybe even a slight nutmeg, or even black pepper. Not sure what it is just yet. Still kind of getting in here in the final third here. I'll be back to you shortly to give you my final thoughts and the final third review as well. Bringing you back in here for my thoughts here on the final third's flavor profile. So the profile itself is espresso. There's a sweet, very sweet caramel, not very salty at all. There's a leather there. That espresso is bitter, has a bitter aftertaste. Not that the bitter is bad. It's kind of a good bitter. Kind of goes with that espresso. There is a slight nutmeg also in the background. Kind of also getting in oak, more of the charred oak. The mouthfeel is slightly coarse here, not as smooth as it has been throughout, and the strength has kicked up to a medium full. As far as the flavors themselves, still very intricate, very rich, really balanced, harmonious. The burn has been pretty even throughout, slightly wavy here. Even the ash has been pretty solid, just slightly flaky throughout. That draw is ideal. I mean, it's been ideal since I made the mark, that commentator's curse about it being slightly tight. It has been ideal ever since. Man, that caramel is just so rich and so sweet. It's really nice in this cigar. It goes really well with that espresso, the leather, and that oaky finish. Slight bit of nutmeg as well. It's really an enjoyable finish to this cigar. The cigar itself has been very enjoyable throughout. I think it's evolved rather nicely. Has used a couple of the same flavors in the different thirds, so that there's a little bit of a knock there, but as far as evolution, it's been pretty elaborate. Not really extremely elaborate, but pretty elaborate. The finish has been long and rich, maybe just not really as long as you'd like on a cigar. But as far as scoring goes, tasting score, I got this rated at a 67 out of 70 on the taste score. Fantastic. Pre-light we had 10 out of 10. Had a nice even roll to it. Good firm spring. The draw was ideal. Again, we went over those pre-light notes. And then combustion-wise, I had it as a 9 out of 10 there, just with the slightly flaky ash, and then the slightly wavy char line. And then again, presentation, I had it as a 9 out of 10. I really like the color that they used here. I know in the past, if you are familiar with any Camacho products, typically the band and box have the same colors, and it's the same color throughout the entire box. With this box, the lid is black, and the rest is this nice copper color. I like how they use the two tones there. I feel like one tone, especially with the very primary colors that they use, it kind of be overwhelming, especially on the presentation part. But this cigar, really highly rated from my side. I have this as a 95 out of 100. It's going to be one of my top cigars probably this year. Probably not top 5, but it's going to be up there. This is a really enjoyable smoke. If you haven't tried the Camacho Broadleaf yet, go ahead and get your hands on some. I think I even got these ones recently, not the one I'm smoking right now, but I got a 5-pack recently from Cigar page for $17.50. Actually, I have a unboxing video on that on the page as well. If you'd like to check that out and see how Cigar page sends out their products, their 5-packs. With it being colder weather, you might be concerned with that. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you like the video, go ahead and drop a like. Comment what you're smoking tonight. Have you smoked this Camacho Broadleaf? What are your thoughts on it? Is it highly rated as I'm saying? Am I completely nuts? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Again, if you like the video, go ahead and drop the like. Subscribe to the channel. Follow the channel. We'll be back bringing you more reviews. I know audio equipment, we have some audio equipment coming, so sorry about the background noise from the exhaust system. But we appreciate you watching the videos, and catch you next time.